This is not my best angle, but we're gonna roll with it. Hi, my name is Jocelyn. I am currently 22 years old. Future Jocelyn here, giving a voiceover because when I put these videos into iMovie, the audio imported weird and I couldn't figure out how to recover it. But basically what I'm trying to say here is that I want to be a music journalist. I decided that I was going to document it throughout the school year. I wanted to be able to show the clips to my family just to kind of give them an idea of what I've been doing, what I want to do with my life. I was inspired by the YouTuber Kiara Madison because she did a similar thing with her journey of getting into nursing school. I basically was copying that in this video here. The pandemic killed a lot of my creativity, and I mentioned that in one of these videos. And basically I wanted to give myself a project to work on in the hopes of getting my creative itch back. That was also motivated by some of the first concerts I got to go to over the summer when venues and breweries did live music again. And then I never filmed it, but I had applied for a job through my university for coordinating concerts and talent buying. And I never filmed it because I thought I wasn't going to get the job. But then somehow I got an interview for it, and then I was offered the job. So I'm going to summarize it through these little TikToks in just a second. And then you'll see some clips from work trainings. And then I kind of launch into an explanation of one of the meetings I had when we decided that we were going to do a fall festival.
My mama for a Japanese soda, and I got Starbucks. And a cake pop, a $2.50 cake pop. Mama for a Japanese soda, and I got Starbucks. And a cake pop, a $2.50 cake pop.
Listen, I can't give any more information. But I fear I may have girl bossed a bit too close to the sun.
Thing or this kind of like tension between like the ASP and the PC. We never really worked together. Well,
Yes, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. You too. I'm whispering because I don't know if my roommate is home. I just got off the meeting that we just had about the festival I'm planning, and I drank my iced coffee. And the whole time the meeting was going, I was just like, holy shit, I'm like actually doing this. Like, not to be all like capitalist girl boss, dream job kind of vibe, but like, it was kind of feeling like that in that moment. Anyways, I will explain a whole giant life update because I literally have not filmed anything since I think fucking July, maybe even June, somewhere in that. A lot has happened. Future Jocelyn here. What I didn't explain in these clips is that originally I didn't want to do a fall festival just because of COVID. I was really freaked out to have everything go back to being mostly on campus, even with like masks and like all the other COVID safety procedures that my university implemented. I was just like, nope, there's going to be an outbreak. Things are going to get shifted online again. Like, I was freaking out. But there was a lot of student interest in having a festival, and then there was never a huge outbreak, at least in the fall quarter. So we ended up deciding to do a fall festival. It's called West Fest. I don't think I explained that until later in the video. And basically what we were going to do with that is have 2 days of music and just like a couple hours each day, and it was going to be all local just for the sake of like traveling and trying to keep things COVID safe, but then also just because there's a lot of really cool talent in Bellingham and we wanted to highlight that. So this is the rest of the part where I'm kind of explaining what this meeting was doing and like why I was really excited about it. But I'm actually putting together a festival! It's happening! We're nailing down the details. Me and my supervisor are going over the bill that I created of like, here's the acts I want for this day, here's the acts I want for this day. And I'm like meeting people that do like lights and sound, and I'm meeting people that are in bands. And I went to a show the other night, and I will insert a video. Oh my god, I'm so excited, and it's really nice, especially after my summer of not having good mental health. It feels nice to be excited, and it feels nice to think about, oh my god, like, I'm gonna see all of the things that I'm doing come to fruition. Like, there's gonna be posters. We're gonna order a banner and put it on one of the buildings on campus, and hopefully people will show up and there'll be lights and there'll be sound and there'll be a stage. Okay, wait, filming these videos is kind of fun now that I'm like talking, ranting to my fucking phone. Alright, I feel like I'm talking really quiet even though there's no one in here because I feel awkward vlogging, but I'm in my office. I have an office. I have a whole computer set up, which is wild. I've never worked a job that did that. I have my mask on because it's on campus and we are still requiring masks on my campus, which I'm very grateful for. Shout out to my university. But today is an exciting day. I get to send out emails with offers to all the bands that we're booking for our fall festival, which kind of has come together at the last second, but it's all local talent, so I think it'll come together nicely. Originally, I was very hesitant to even try to do a fall show just because we didn't know with like COVID and were there going to be any outbreaks or would people even show up to on-campus events. But our other events that we've done, not music related, have turned out pretty well. We're gonna send out those offers, send a couple things back and forth, hope that people will accept the offers and that we can put together a show. Hopefully I remember to film more of it and hopefully film an explanation of it because I don't think I ever explained it very well, but I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm really hoping people turn out. One of the bands that I am booking was booked at the coffee house that's on campus, which is like another kind of venue, fun space. So we book bands there once a week, and by we, I mean person who's in charge of that. I don't do any of that. I just show up to the shows so I can meet the bands, and they filled it to capacity, so I think that will be a good sign. Fingers crossed. Okay, ignore how bad I look and ignore that my pillow doesn't have a case on it. I'm aware, but I got approved to shoot the Bleachers show. RCA just confirmed it for me, which is like literally insane. What the fuck? It's literally Jack Antonoff. Had like a solid 5-ish minutes where I was just didn't have words. Still don't really have them. But anyway, I'm doing that tomorrow. I have class from 2 to 3:50 and then I'm just gonna drive to Seattle and be there until the show starts. The only thing is there's supposedly no photo pit, so I'm gonna have to shoot from the crowd. I'm very short, so who knows how that'll work out. But I've just decided that I'm going to figure that out later. That is a future problem. I'm not going to worry about it now. Everything will work out the way it's meant to. Now I am rushing to edit photos that I'm a month behind on because I really dropped the ball there. I love depression cycles for that, and also the start of school. But luckily I am ahead on schoolwork right now, so I can bang this out. It's Jack fucking Antonoff.
A few moments later.
Okay, hopefully I'll laugh at myself later for this, but editing those photos felt embarrassing. On my way to the Bleachers show. Alright, it's been a few days since the Bleachers concert. Today I have a meeting with my advisor, working out some more details for the festival I'm planning. We got to see the poster design, like rough draft, and that was really, really cool. And we are waiting on the final draft because we had some notes, me and the music marketing coordinator. And it was just like really cool. I got to like really feel like this is happening. Very important stuff. I got my Love on Tour outfit ordered. If I think about how I'm literally going to be in the same room as Harry Styles for more than a few seconds, maybe 30 seconds, I start crying. I love this man so much. He means the world to me. I know I am not the first and not the last to say that, but he really does. I'm very excited to include clips of that in here because that is something I have looked forward to for over a year, and I'm shocked that I was able to get tickets. Alright good morning. Please ignore the giant pimple on my chin. I'm really praying that she goes away by next week, because next week is the Harry Styles concert, which I literally cannot even believe. Anyway, today is the 28th. It is almost Halloween weekend. Some good stuff has been happening this week with Westfest. It's also been midterms for this week for me. We're in like week 5, week 6-ish of the quarter. The good stuff that has been happening with Westfest. We got our poster design draft talked about, and we got sent our second draft. Unfortunately, the second draft was not my favorite, and I felt like one of those clients giving some feedback. It was a lot of feedback. I don't know if my other fellow non-men in any creative industry or just any industry in general can relate, but anytime I give any kind of critique, I feel like I'm a bitch on a rampage. And I just know that if the same critique was given by a cis white man, I mean, I'm fucking white, but anyway, I just know that it would be accepted and not questioned, and so I'm very nervously awaiting the response. I'm not the only person in my team who's had frustrating times going back and forth with the people who design our posters, and I'm very grateful for them. If they happen to see this, it's just been a lot of like back and forth with other people, and now I'm also receiving that of like, hey, here's my notes, and then none of those notes being implemented. Hopefully they like my Word doc of feedback, and hopefully they're not pissed off by it. Yeah, because once I actually have a physical like print of the poster, I want to show it on camera to be like, holy shit, I did this, which again feels insane to say. I also want to brag about this bad boy. I ordered it in, I think, August. It was like a little present to myself. I shipped it to my mom's house, actually, because I was in between housing at the time. I didn't know which address I was going to stay at. But it's pumpkin shaped, and it has all the Charlie Brown songs on it. And it's really cute. Currently squatting on my living room floor. I just had some pho for breakfast. I'm gonna try to show a picture here. I was in a horrible mood yesterday, so I did not like take an excited video of my festival posters. Today feeling a little better. It's been an off week. We'll see how it continues. I'm gonna try to get some clips that aren't just me talking to the camera, because that makes me feel fucking awkward. But on the bright side, we have Harry Styles in like two days, something like that. Yeah, it's on Sunday. I rented a camera from my school, a little point and shoot, so I can take pictures. I knew I would beat myself up for the rest of my life if I didn't at least try to take some pictures of him that were like higher than phone quality. Probably driving down there tomorrow to get merch, because they have merch set up a day early. I will try to get clips of that if that ends up happening. And obviously I'm gonna be videoing a bunch at the show because it's Harry motherfucking Styles. And I'm so excited.